First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10. Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball, let's get that ball right here.
Now it's Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Do we have... Can you give me some kind of play here, folks? Oh, my goodness. This is what I hate about not being able to call my playbook. There's not going to be anything I can do.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Jewell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Now back to throw. He finds an open man, Simpson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
I wasn't sure that one guy was going to get
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give me a play. Okay, I don't have
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar situation. Limited appearances through the first few years of his career. Then all of a sudden, he's thrust into the national spotlight, just like this young man has been. And all Jones was able to do, well, win a national championship and then move on to a career in the NFL. So it can definitely happen. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Simpson reels it in over the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 3.
When you see zone defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And Clemson has taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Hey, looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away.
That was weird. I'm not used to
not kicking
in the end zone on the left.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. They'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
All right, we're going to try to stay.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over.
I like to be on the safety just in case. Even though in this case,
of total offense. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Fulton.
there you go.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go.
Okay.
That's smarts. That's funny. That's great.
What do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey,
Coach,
really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
Give me something.
All right.
I mean, I don't mind running the ball, but give me something. Oh, we have to kick off to them first? Okay, I got to get used to this being on the left-hand side, but that's okay. It shouldn't really matter, but for some reason...
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, anyway.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive.
Oh, good. They
They're
left me with my
close
safety
game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two.
Let's get through this
I
game.
would agree
I'm
with
going
that
to have to
totally.
pause.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But
Gotta get
overall,
something
I
to
think
eat
they wanted to be
stuff.
positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not
so
playing as
that
well
was
as we need to.
good.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Griffin.
Come on, tackle. Really?
And
did
he'll
we
wind
run
up
backwards
losing
there? That
yardage
was
here
really
back at the
dumb.
21-yard line.
I mean,
that's going to go
things
down as a
happen.
loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him
I thought
behind
we
the
were
line,
getting
but
a
you're
run
right. You
game
look at the
going
numbers.
last time.
Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
There you go. Good job.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
I thought I was going to get at least a block.
51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Well, I tell you what. Let's do a 2 o'clock tempo.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother is a tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a shot taken on third down.
Okay, wow, that was not the throw I tried to do.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Okay, I should have paid more attention.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Fulton nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
And pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Let's try it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33.
Oh, look at that. I should have went right.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Okay. Guys, let's try to get some
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
There.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Second down and inches. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Simpson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
I would have liked, but it was
so much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but if you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games, and the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I don't want to be caught in that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I don't know.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch.
I just need you
but
to
still
get
an
a yard,
effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Jewell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
You don't have to be in the
A
rush.
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Yeah, I always
Well,
talk
it is
to my
our business to
game
analyze
plan,
what we
so,
saw out there, and on that play,
well,
I
actually,
saw
though, I
defense
guess,
staying in
that's
base,
better than
not
nothing,
taking a
better
chance,
than
not
you just being
blitzing,
quiet, right?
in a situation where they absolutely need the football back.
Wait, it's
That's
first
either a
and
case of
10.
overthinking
Do we
it
not have a
or not
good
thinking it
running
through.
game?
If you do
that we could-
blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this
That'll be
stage,
fun.
you have to take a few chances as
So
well.
actually,
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They keep it on the ground. This
There we
time
go.
it's Henry.
Good job,
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. We'll give him 10 yards
found
on
that to
that
be
one, and that'll earn him
acceptable.
a fresh set of downs. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue
let's
to
keep
tick it
running the
down.
ball.
Definitely, you want to
keep it
bleed
working.
things
I don't know
out
why
at this
they tilted
point,
this
right?
turn.
Continue to possess the football,
thought I
gain
had
some
that
yardage, and
tempo
put the
going.
onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run on
Right
first
up the
down.
middle. Look at
Jewell, and he'll be
They
taken
left that
down
wide
at the
open. That's what I was
2-yard
looking for at
line.
one point earlier.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Yeah, it is.
I think they like this drive a little bit
I
better
don't
there,
want a
partner. Running
read
game
option
helping out,
because
picking
I
up some of the slack.
really
Because
don't
remember,
like
last
those
drive they
plays.
went 3 and out.
Something bad always seems to
Here's
happen
first
to me.
and goal,
Oh,
Clemson.
well, I was going to say this is a bad idea, but maybe not. We're not really chewing the clock like I do in the other.
On the carry, it's Jewell,
Yeah.
and he will take